Welcome to a new morning. Plan for today is, first things first, I need to repair this. I accidentally sliced through it when I was cutting out this piece, which was here, so I just need to put up a bead of weld and then grind that back, and that's done. I need to cut out here because this piece is in a repair, but it's actually in the way of doing this outer piece. And then once that's cut out, I'm going to start tacking in this replacement panel, get it all close as I can, but only with tacks, so I can then start cutting out up here and start the next repair piece. So I'll get all the kit together I need and start working on that and put on time lapse. So this repair panel has been tacked in place now. Really could do with some better metal working tool to help me get the correct radius on this. The reason I was hitting it with hammers was for inside. As you can see, I needed to match the seat radius, which is the actual arch itself comes down and out like that into this. Difficult to do when you've got a lot missing, but I've got it close now. But moving back around here, it's all tacked in place, so the next job is to start cutting out around here to keep repairing this panel next, and then keep going around. So cut out piece by piece, and then once that's all done, I'll be able to weld this in more. It's just tacked in to make it easier should I need to adjust anything. this is out, you can kind of see more of the condition of the chassis rail. So if you go down, you can see there should be a lip on that side, but it's completely gone all the way down. Same with at the top. The next steps is create this panel, tack that in as well so this all sits correctly, and then continue cutting out this section around here. Don't want to cut it all out at once because the panel will lose all strength, but at least if we keep tacking as we go along, it'll get strength into it. Most probably once I've tacked this piece and this piece in here, I'll weld up this more because we know that that's going to be right. I can get this to its exact location once this welded to there and to that, because I'll pull it in correctly. So hopefully I've got enough steel to do it. We can carry on. I know all these, like, they're too big. The plan is once I've got all these lips recreated, that I'll be able to trim these to the correct length and the correct size, because this is too long. But that's so that when I get the replacement sills, I can cut what I need from the sills to get it to butt up correctly here on the outside edges, and then trim around here. Cutting this off camera mainly because I managed to burn my hand on the grinder, so this now fits in here and it lines up quite well. I've not actually gone and trimmed it yet, this is just the template. I managed to get it quite good. So what I need to do now is, you can just about see one of the ribs, strengthening ribs, and there's another one in that corner. So now I need to go and replicate that in this replacement panel to keep it matching what it should be from factory. So I'm going to go and find something to mark out the lengths of them and then start knocking it in. There we go. We've now got the final piece ready. Well, not the final piece, but this piece trimmed ready. It's not incorrectly, it's lightly clamped in there. If I move it, it'll spring out because that's not all the way back. But it's close enough now to weld in. As you can see here, I can hold it, the strengthening dents are now in it, so that matches there and there. Once everything's welded in, you'll never notice, and same with here, that will go in nicely there. The only reason I didn't continue the piece all the way around is that one's going to have to, this side here will have to be multi-piece repair, just because of all the radiuses and these like dimples, or whatever you want to class them as for the strengthening here, they'll have to be done separately. So it will be do a small repair here and then down and around here, and then this entire bottom piece needs to come down and lengthened once I move on to this. So it's easier to do it piece by piece instead of one giant piece. You are meant to, if possible, do it in one repair panel, but for the complexity and the lack of tools, multiple will do. So let's carry on with it now. there we go. I've welded this panel all the way around now, so this one is now solid. It's on the car. It's not got the lip welded to the seat because there is none. Once I do the seat repair and the chassis repair, that's when this will all get like spot welded in or plug welded correctly. At the moment that's just in now to make this corner solid. At the end of the time lapse you might have seen me making sure this, which is the seatbelt mount, still fits. Once this is all ground back, that should fit there correctly. And now I've got this started in, so it's just got some tacks in and made sure everything lines up correctly, which it does. It still needs all the contouring doing on the panel, same as this one, but I'm happy to leave it as that is for now. I'm gonna now call it a day. Tomorrow, if the weather is good, I'll continue around this way and start looking at how to repair that corner down there and go from there. It's like, this is aimed quite solidly now, which is much better than it was. So I've now got the confidence that if I take that out, if there's any sort of tension in that panel, it's not going to just all go like whichever way it wants. But I'll still do it as small repair panels as possible to keep the correct contours and the pressings as possible. But I'll have to see what's left in the metal.